How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the Brock Jr. channel. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another edition of WLW Saturday Night Slam. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. We're here back on the East Coast. We're coming to you from Bridgeport, Connecticut, from the Total Mortgage Arena here in Bridgeport. Let's recap a few things. We know that Stryker, one half of the Superhero Brothers, he's been injured for 5 matches. He got injured at the hands of Jake and the Fat Man. Also, we have our first house show coming up. It's coming up September 27th. We're going to be in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center. And we have one match already signed for that. And it's going to be for the WLW Women's World Championship. The Crippler will challenge Sweet Candy Corn for the Women's World Championship. Also, just added, this will be the third go-round for Backyard Bryce and Crazy Craig Davidson. They're going to go one-on-one at the house show September 27th. All right, let's get the show going. Saturday Night Slam is brought to you by McDo's, where the other fast foods don't. They want you to try their combo. It's the McDoo-Doo combo. It's their version of a double quarter pounder with cheese, all of the works, hot fresh fries, and a soft drink of your choosing. But they prefer Damn Cherry Cola, because one taste of this will make you say, damn. That's cherry. All right, let's take a look at the show for tonight. We have a huge show that I can't wait to tell you all about it. Let's start. If I could see, okay, there it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, an unprecedented days as Junior World Champion Brock Lesnar. Remember, a few weeks ago, I believe, or it was last weekend or a few weeks ago, that the match was suspended between Brock Lesnar and Patch. That was the main event a few weeks ago on Saturday Night Slam. And that's the night when Mason Sensation turned his back on Brock Lesnar and Benji Shelton. So the match was suspended. And we're going to have it again tonight, the first match. Brock Lesnar defends his Junior World Championship against Patch. Brock Lesnar, 435 days as Junior World Champion, the longest reigning champion we have here in We Live Wrestling. Also in the Handi-Cap Match, the Strike wants to avenge his tag team partner and his brother, PHATMAN. He will be in a Handi-Cap match against Jake and the Fat Man. I hope he knows what he's doing. In a non-title match, the Oakland Raiders, WLW World Tag Team Champions, they will be in a non-title match again with the hideous group Fright Night. In the main event, it's CWW versus WLW. We have Tobacco DUPREE and a new signee to Big Box Wrestling, also known as Corporate World Wrestling. SHAUN Canada will be taking on Ladies and Gentlemen. That is the team of Levi McRae, who lost his gimmick, so he will no longer go as that Dame. He is now Levi McRae. And his tag team partner, the Tonight Show, Bo Phoenix. Okay, now let's head on down to the ring and get the show going. It will be our first match. It will be for the Junior World Championship. Brock Lesnar defends against Patch. Again, Brock Lesnar celebrating 434 days as WLW Junior World Champion. So I get him. Go ahead and do the introductions. I believe Brock Lesnar will be favored. He has a AAA for his TV grade and a grudge grade of 35. Shiloh Amos Patch, he will be the underdog. He has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 13. All right, let's do the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, Your opening contest is set for one fall, and it's for the WLW Junior World Championship. First, to my right, the challenger from Bangor, Maine, weighing 234 pounds, the one-eyed bandit, Patch. And to my left, from the Twin Cities, weighing 286 pounds, representing Quad, he is the current reigning WLW Junior World Champion, born a beast, Shock LEZNAR. All right, fans are excited for this match here in Bridgeport. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 5, and we're going to highlight Real R. Okay, here we go, and let's roll, Soul. We roll a 53 and highlight Real R. 53 says, face falls for bad guy celebrity sweet talk, and we don't have any celebrities. We roll a 55. Go to highlight Real S. That is next door, and let's roll again. We roll a 55 and highlight Real S. Face plots to eliminate heel from Federation. If face wins, reduce heel's TV grade to F. What? Okay, let's read it again. Face plots to eliminate heel from Federation. If face wins, reduce heel's TV grade to F. Oh, so the face is Patch. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he has in mind to have Shock LEZNAR removed from the Federation. I'm going to bookmark this. This is highlight Real S. 55. Face plots to eliminate heel from Federation. If face wins, reduce heel's TV grade to F. All right, the fast action card deck has been shuffled. The first card in this match is Specialty, and nobody is in control. We spin that around, and we have Grudge. Shock LEZNAR has 35. Patch has 13, and this will go to Shock. We roll a 6, and Shock LEZNAR with a leg drop. Shoulder tackles Patch down to the mat and follows up with a leg drop. And I forgot to put the markers down. Shock LEZNAR's a heel and Patch is a face. 2 points for Shock. Right, next card is Favorite. Shock is not favorite and Patch is not favorite. Helped, nobody's in control. Spinning around, powerful. Shock, oh, let me take the belt right off of Shock. Put Benji to the side. And I forgot to add a referee. What's going on today? Oh man, I lost the other two. Okay, here we go. We're going to have Lola Cloud to officiate the match. And I'm late to the party. Tardy for the party. All right, we're on Powerful. So Shock has Powerful with a star, and Patch does not have Powerful. So this will go to Shock. Let's see how powerful he is. And we know how powerful he is. And we roll a 3. Shock lifts up Patch for a vertical suplex and drops him for 3 points. All right, next is Agile. Shock LEZNAR is in control, but he does not have Agile, so we spin it around and Quick. And is there anything of importance? Okay, he was injured. I forgot to erase all of that. That was earlier in the year. All right, now we are on Quick. Shock has Quick with a star. Patch does not have Quick. This will go to Shock. Oh, what am I doing? We roll a 4, and LEZNAR with a throat strike to Patch for 2 points. Quick again, and again this will go to Shock. We roll a 1 and Shock with a spinning Cobra clutch for 3 points. Mean. Shock does not have Mean. Patch has Mean on his circle. He's on the circle. This will go to Patch. Finally, he goes on offense as we roll a 2. And it's a trapezius nerve hold. Patch comes back with that nerve hold on Shock LEZNAR. This is for 2 points. And he's got it on locked too. Agile. Shock is not agile. Patch is agile, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Cheat. Nobody's in control. Spinning around quick. Shock is quick with a star. This will go to him. We roll a 1, and it's a knee face driver. See, plants Patch with it for 3 points. And Shock is going for the pin. He lands on a fatigue chip. Patch will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. Can he do it? Will he do it? 51, that's 1. And 14, he does. Patch has 1 fatigue chip. Hold on, that goes to Patch. Helped. Go to highlight reels G, M, or V. Shock LEZNAR has helped with an M. Patch does not have help. Shock LEZNAR has help with an M for manager. And we're going to go to highlight reel M. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Benji will do. We roll a 46. 46 says, manager makes fool of himself and wrestler on TV. Decrease wrestler's TV grade 1 letter grade. All right, Benji, he is climbing on the apron, grabbing hold of the ropes, and he's about to get inside of the ring, but Lola Cloud spots him and tells him he needs to get out or else. So Shock LEZNAR now will lose a TV grade. He goes from, and that is, am I right, 46 TV grade, manager makes fool of self and wrestler on TV, decrease wrestler's TV grade 1 letter grade. Yep, so Shock will go from an AA to an A. Oh, man. All right, next card is helped and helped again. And again, we're already in highlight reel M for manager helped. We roll a 44. Go to highlight reel N. That's the first for me, I think. We roll a 56. Manager reveals during match offer of huge contract by rival wrestling organization. Wrestler stunned, drops the match. Manager offers to bring wrestler and opponent with them to new federation. Choice to accept or not. Oh no, don't do it. This is big box wrestling messing with us. They're the biggest in the world right now. Let's read it again. Manager reveals during a match offer of a huge contract by rival wrestling organization. Wrestler stunned, drops match. Manager offers to bring wrestler and opponent with them to new federation. Choice to accept or not. What? Patch, you want to accept too? All right, Benji Shelton now climbs into the ring again with a microphone, and he shoves Lola Cloud to the side. Let me speak, please. I have something to say. So don't interrupt me. All right, I would like to talk to you good folks here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I don't know how good you are, but I would like to talk to you. See, my client here is celebrating 434 days as your junior world champion. Now give up a round of applause for him. And it seems like Benji's the only one clapping. The fans here in Bridgeport, they are booing Shock LEZNAR and Benji Shelton. So Benji continues and says that, but my client, he wants more. This is born a beast, shocked Lesnar. And when a beast wants more, he gets more. So he pulls out an envelope from out of his jacket. Folks, take a look at what I have here. Showing it to the camera and showing it around to the fans here in the Total Mortgage Arena. This right here is a contract. But it is a contract from Corporate World Wrestling. It says that they would like to sign my client to a multi-year deal and bring over the WLW Junior World Championship. Oh, and Patch, you want to get in on the action too? Here it is. I can add another person to this multi-year deal. Big Box Wrestling, they are offering huge bucks here. And I think it's time for my client to take advantage of it. What do you say, Patch? How about it? Oh, no. We're going to have to make a choice, folks. We're going to be depleted of wrestlers here. All right, manager revealed during the match, offer of huge contract by rival wrestling organization. Wrestler stunned, drops the match. Manager offers to bring wrestler and opponent with them to new federation. Choice to accept or not. Let's see. Odds is, I hate to do it. Odds to accept, even to not accept. What are we going to do here? What are we doing here in We Live Wrestling? Odds, oh, and no accepting. All right. Oh, please, thank you, Di, thank you. But Benji Shelton, he rips up the contract, and he does not accept the contract for his client. But Shock Lesnar drops the match. So, folks, this match right here, this Junior World Championship match has been stopped for the second time. The first one has been suspended due to a big brawl, I believe, or interference from Iceberg Isaac. And now this one, Shock Lesnar, he dropped the match. He stopped it on his own, him and Benji. And no winner here. No winner. So, Highlight Reel S has been negated. And that was, where was it? Face plots to eliminate heel from the Federation. If face wins, reduce heel's TV grade to F. So that won't happen. And this match is over with. No winner between Shock Lesnar and Patch. Conrad Thompson has his hands full with this. So Shock Lesnar will go on as reigning Junior World Champion. And we have yet to hear from Mason Sensation, I believe, who was not here for the second week after turning his back on Shock. All right, our next match is the Handi-Cap Match between Jake and the Fat Man and the Strike, who is avenging his brother's injury at the hands of Jake and the Fat Man. Fat Man Rhodes. Shuffling up the fast action card deck for the next match. It's a handicap tag team match, so we will put the save a partner chip down. And let's get tag team specialist Zane Price. Even though it is a one-sided tag team match, I'm telling you. All right. I'll put that down and see who will be the favorite and underdog. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall, and it's a handicap match. Okay, give me a strike. Backman was injured. Ankle injury. Injured for 5 matches. First, making his way to the ring from Centropolis, New York. He weighs 244 pounds. The Strike. Here is man's hero, the Strike. He's going to be favored. He has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 3. So Jacob the Fat Man, they will be underdogs, and their chip will go right there. Their opponent, well, his opponent. First from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing 310 pounds, Fat Man Rhodes. His tag team partner from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing 242 pounds, Jake the Jock Hawk. Jake and the Fat Man. All right, Jake and the Fat Man. Fat Man Rhodes has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 14. The Jock has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade, and that says an 8. Yep, he has a grudge grade of 8. Looks like Fat Man Rhodes will start off this match against the Strike. The Strike is a face. Jake and the Fat Man, they are heels. All right, let's roll for pre-match. And whoops. Go ahead and get this die that flew across the room. All right. I will put Backman in the favorite ally. All right, now let's roll. Okay, we roll a 5, and we're heading to Highlight Reel R. We roll a 25 in Highlight Reel R. Heel falls for face Roos. Reduce heel grudge grade by 1 point. Okay, heel fails for face Roos. Reduce heel grudge grade by 1 point. The Strike holds out a hand to shake Fat Man Rhodes' hand. Fat Man Rhodes hands it out, but the Strike pulls his hand away and laughs. I don't think this is a laughing matter since your tag team partner is hurt. Strike, now come on. So Fat Man Rhodes will gain a grudge grade. That was 25. Yep, he will gain a grudge grade. He will go from a 14 to a 1. A 14 to a 1. What? 14 to a 15. What am I talking about? Okay. Fast action card deck has been shuffled. And the first card is Grudge. The Strike has 3. Fat Man Rhodes has 15. This will go to Fat Man Rhodes. We roll a 5. Fat Man Rhodes with a net breaker to the Strike. A brutal net breaker. That is 2 points. Will there be a tag? No offensive scorer team tags. Fat Man tags back. Well, he wasn't back yet. Jake the Jock. Next card is favorite. The Strike does not have favorite. The Jock does not have favorite. Powerful. The Strike is not powerful, and Jake the Jock is not powerful. Quick. The Strike has quick with a square, but he's on a circle, and as well as Jake the Jock, he's on a square. He needs to be on a circle to use quick. And the same thing, quick again. Mean. The Strike, he does not have mean. Jake has mean with a star. This will go to him. He's on offense. And we roll a 6. And it's a throat strike to the Strike for 2 points. Hot tag, non-scoring team, and the Strike does not have his tag team partner out there with them. So we're going to continue on. Agile. The Strike does not have Agile, and Jake does not have Agile. Quick. Again, the Strike needs to be on a square to use Quick, as well as Jake. TV. The Strike has A. Jake the Jock has C. The Strike goes on offense now, finally, as we roll a 1, and it's a Luthes press onto Jake the Jock from the Strike. That is 4, no, 5, no, what am I talking about? 3 points. Oh, will there be a tag for Jake and the Fat Man? 5, and it's offensive scoring team tag, so no tag. Cheat. The Strike does not have cheat. Jake does not have cheat. Specialty. They both have a specialty. The Strike specialty is a lightning pull for 4 points, and Jake's specialty is a swinging neck breaker. And his doesn't say how many points, so let me roll for points. How did I forget that? I rolled a 63. Let me see how many points that is. All right, let me find the page real quick. Okay, 63, excuse me. That will be 5 points for Jake the Jock, so let me write that down. Okay, 5 points. Okay, now, so they both have specialties. This will go to break the tie. It will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Jake. He is trailing, and he connects with a swinging neck breaker. That is for 5 points. Will there be a tag? For offensive scoring team, Jake tags in Fat Man Rhodes. The Strike is in trouble here in this handicap match. Helped. And nobody has the helped quality. Smart. The Strike does not have smart. Fat Man Rhodes does not have smart. Helped again and again, nobody. Helped again and again, nobody. Highlight reel, A or B. A is odds, B is even. Let's roll. And we roll a 3. We're heading to highlight reel A. All right, in highlight reel A, we roll a 21. 21 says, wrestler suffers injury. See injury scenario in rules. Oh, no. So now Fat Man Rhodes has injured another wrestler. And this time, it's the Strike. The Strike looks to be holding his ankle. All right, let's go to the injury scenario. Not only are we having wrestlers leaving, but we're having wrestlers on the injured list. And now I have to find the injured scenario. That's in highlight. Okay, there it is. T and U. The wrestler is the Strike. Face, wrestler injured, and we're going to have to roll for how many matches. Wrong die. 1 match. Okay. Face, wrestler injured for 1 match. Wrestler has a choice to continue competing only using non-athletic qualities like smart, favorite, cheat, etc., along with TV and grudge grades, or wrestler may withdraw from competition and lose TV grades as follows: 1 to 3 weeks, reduced by 1 letter grade; 4 to 6 weeks, reduced by 2 letter grades. If wrestler decides to compete, increase wrestler's TV grade 1 letter grade for every match won while injured. Let's see. Odds, the strike will continue. Even, he will withdraw from the match. We roll a 2, and he is going to withdraw from the match. So he is injured for one match with an ankle injury. Write this down. Ankle injury, one match. All right, the match has been stopped. They are taking a look at the strike. Batman comes hobbling down to the ring. And he is checking on his brother. Fatman Rhodes is hurting people, folks. So this match is over with. Our next match, non-title match, the Oakland Raiders, the WLW World Tag Team Champions, against Fright Night. Shuffle up the fast action card deck for this next match. Put the save a partner down. Save a partner chip. The shuffle. Okay, and when we come back, we're going to have the Oakland Raiders taking on Fright Night right after this here on Saturday Night Slam. This is Jim's story. Jim has to deal with his wife. You don't love me anymore. Damn. Jim has to deal with his boss, or your ass is fired. Out of here, pal. Damn. Jim has to deal with a cussing 5-year-old. Jim is cussing at me. Damn. Hey, Jim, drink this. Oh, oh, oh. Damn, that's good. Damn straight. Damn cola. One taste of this will make you say, damn, that's good. This commercial did not make no damn sense. All right, we're back here on WLW Saturday Night Slam, a non-title tag team match between the Oakland Raiders and Fright Night. Let's head on down to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is set for one fall, and it's a tag team match. And the lights go out here inside the Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We have that familiar, eerie music, and we know who this is. It's the hideous team of Fright Night. First, from your nightmare, with a combined weight of 476 pounds, Dead Mike Haddonfield, Voorhees Myers, representing the Graveyard Shift, Fright Night. And they both have double A's for TV grade. Voorhees Myers has a 16 for his grudge grade. Dead Mike has 20 for his grudge grade. Their opponents, from Oakland, California, with a combined weight of 455 pounds, they are the WLW World Tag Team Champions, Ray Rogue, Ray Moon, the Oakland Raiders. I believe they will be the underdogs. I'll put them in the underdog slot. Well, no, I'll make them favorites since they're the champions. Fan favorites here in We Live Wrestling. And they were double-crossed by their allies, the Hip Hop Express. They had a championship match. The Oakland Raiders came out on top. Let's get tag team specialist Zane Price. The Oakland Raiders, they are faces. And Fright Night, they are heels. All right, let's roll for pre-match. Ray is going to start off with Dead Mike. We roll a 2, and we're heading to highlight reel low. We roll a 65 in highlight reel low. 65 says, and that's a celebrity. Let's roll again. We roll a 53. 53 says, Hotbox ally of underdog wrestler offers disarming comments. Reduce ally and underdog grudge grade by 1 point. The ally is for Fright Night. Is she Undertaker? I don't know why she's sticking her nose in this. She doesn't have anything to do with it. Giving some disarming comments, telling Fright Night that these two are a great team, but you can do it. She has trust and faith in her two men. All right, she is the ally of the underdogs. All right, and both Dead Mike and Voorhees Myers, they will lose a grudge grade that was 53. Yes, they lose one grudge grade. Dead Mike will go from a 20 down to a 19. Change this real quick. And Voorhees Myers will go from a 16 down to a 15 and change his real quick. Oh, I didn't get all of it. All right, Dead Mike will start off with Ray Ray. All right, first card in this match is Smart, and nobody is in control. We spin it around, and it's Specialty. Ray Ray's specialty is a reverse Hurricanrana for 4 points. Dead Mike's specialty is a flatliner for 3 points. They're tied with having specialty, so to break the tie, it will always go to the favorite wrestler, and that is Ray Ray, who he connects with the reverse Hurricanrana for 4 points. What jumping, leaping ability from Ray Ray. And out the bat, they're starting off great. We roll a 2 and no tag. TV. Both wrestlers, they have a TV grade of AA. This will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Dead Mike. We roll a 5, and Dead Mike with a spear. A spear to Ray Ray, and that is 4 points. Let's see if it's the tag. 4 offensive scoring team tags. Dead Mike tags in Voorhees. Grudge. Ray Ray's grudge grade is 17. Voorhees has 15. This will go to Ray Ray. We roll a 1, and Ray Ray with a back chop to Voorhees Myers for 1 point. That back chop rings out here in the Total Mortgage Arena. And we roll a 6. Offensive scoring team tags with a double maneuver and an additional point. They get an additional point. Ray Ray tags in Ray Moon. Come get yourself some, Ray. And they both perform a double drop kick onto Voorhees Myers for an extra point. Signature. And Ray Moon is in control. And again, both wrestlers perform a double drop kick before Ray Ray gets that back to his corner. And that is for 1 point. Will there be a tag here? We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Ray Ray tags in Ray Ray. Ray Moon tags back in Ray Ray. I'm getting the Rays mixed up. Wild card. Let's go to tag teams wild card. Okay, here we go. And we roll a 32. 32 says, it's the wrestler heavy. Opponent injured. After being fallen on by wrestler, opponent's partner must finish match by himself. If not, nasty blow sparks free-for-all. 5 minutes of chaos followed by grudge rematch challenge. A nasty blow, so Ray Ray does not have heavy. And Voorhees Myers, he connects his fist to Ray Ray's jaw. Here comes Ray Moon coming in to help out his tag team partner, and here comes Dead Mike. It's an all-out brawl in the middle of the ring. Zane Price is trying to get everything under control. And a grudge rematch challenge. Man, this is going to be the shortest Saturday Night Slam I've ever played. And I believe the match is over with. Nasty Blow sparks free for all. 5 minutes of chaos followed by grudge rematch challenge. Voorhees Myers and Dead Mike standing toe-to-toe with the Oakland Raiders, and She Undertaker is in the ring. She says that she wants their asses down below. We're taking souls, and we're not asking any questions. So She Undertaker is offering a grudge match challenge to Ray Ray Rogue and Ray Moon. Let's see what kind of a match will it be. And we roll a 3. It's a cage hardcore. Let's see, cage will be odds, hardcore will be even. And it's odd. We're going to have a cage match. So She Undertaker, she raises her hand, and it looks like she's summoning something. And being lowered to the ring is a steel cage. I didn't see that up in the air when I came into the building. So where did she get that from? Did it just come from out of thin air? She Undertaker is lowering the cage now for a steel cage match. And I believe the Oakland Raiders will accept that match. So this match is over with. A grudge match challenge between Fright Night and the Oakland Raiders cage match. Jot that down. Cage match. Grudge match challenge. Will this be for the house show on the 27th? We will soon find out. The match is over with. Nobody has won. The Oakland Raiders, they retain they keep their World Tag Team Championships. Our main event is next. Corporate World Wrestling versus We Live Wrestling. I believe this is going to be an awesome main event. And going to referee this match is senior referee Rock Hansen. All right, shuffle up the fast action card deck. Remember, folks, Sean Canada, he left We Live Wrestling to head on over to Corporate World Wrestling. He has now turned corporate. He made an appearance last week to try to aid Mega Morgan in regaining the CWW Championship, but to no avail. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. First, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 235 pounds, representing Corporate World Wrestling, Sean Canada. And this is the first time we will see Tobacco Dupree in action. I mentioned last week that he is the former CWW champion that Mega Morgan took the belt from in a match. He was their top star. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing 247 pounds, representing Corporate World Wrestling, Tobacco Dupree. They both have A's, so they will be the favorite, I guess, I think. And their opponents. Levi McRae and his tag team partner from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing 246 pounds, representing ladies and gentlemen, Bo Phoenix and Levi McRae. And I messed that all the way up. Accompanied by their manager, Miss LAYDEE, for their valet. Yeah, I just tore that one a new one. All right, Dad Dame and Bo Phoenix, they will be the underdogs. Stick Miss LAYDEE right there. Levi has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 2. And the Tonight Show has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 25. SHAUN Canada has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 19. Tobacco DUPREE has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 3. All right, let's roll for pre-match. Put the markers back. CWW, they are faces, and ladies and gentlemen, they are heels. All right, we roll a 2. We're heading to highlight reel low. We roll a 65 in highlight reel low. That has something to do with the celebrity, so let's roll again. We roll a 66. Go to highlight reel P. That is right next door. Come on, can we come in here, side P? All right, we roll a 61 and 61, and that has something to do with a celebrity, so let's roll again. And we roll a 21. Favorite wrestler concocts scheme to embarrass opponent on TV. Reduce underdog TV grade, 1 letter grade. Favorite wrestler concocts scheme to embarrass opponent on TV. Reduce underdog TV grade, 1 letter grade. What the folks of Big Box Wrestling have in mind. They concoct scheme to embarrass opponent on TV. I'll make that at the end of the match. And I'll put a bookmark there. That is highlight reel P. Result 21. Okay, the first card in this match is Wild Card, and we're going to tag teams Wild Card. We roll a 61. Is the wrestler smart? Is there a reversal? Smart wrestler has option of exchanging team point totals with opposing tag team. If not, reversal opposing wrestler has option of exchanging team point totals with wrestler's tag team. No points exchanged because they're both at the start on the match track board. So let's go ahead and pick another card, and we have smart. SHAUN is smart, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Levi does not have smart. Trailing. Nobody's trailing. Wild card. We're staying in tag team matches, wild card. Let's roll. We roll a 36. Is the wrestler mean? Wrestler stuns opponent with ghastly headshot drop for 3 points. If not, opponent squeezes wrestler with head vice. Opponent scores 1 point. Is SHAUN mean? No, he is not mean. So Levi McRae, he takes his hands, grabs SHAUN Canada's head and squeezes it in a head vice, and that is for 1 point. That has got to be painful. All right, we roll a 3, no tag. SHAUN Canada still in that head vice. Specialty. SHAUN Canada's specialty is a pendulum backbreaker for 2 points. Levi's is a do-dat headbutt for 1 point. And this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is SHAUN Canada as he gets out of the vice. And a pendulum backbreaker to Levi for 2 points. We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. SHAUN tags in Tobacco DUPREE, and let's see what Tobacco DUPREE can do. TV. Tobacco has A. Levi has B. This will go to Tobacco. We roll a 5. And Tobacco DUPREE, he runs with a spear. Spearing the living daylight out of Levi McRae. That is 3 points. We roll a 6. Offensive scoring team tags. Tobacco tags back in Sean Canada, and they both are going to town on Levi with a couple of blows, and they get an extra point. Grudge. Sean Canada's grudge grade is 19. Levi has 2. This will go to Sean. We roll a 6. And Sean shoves Levi. That's a point. A vicious shove, too. That gives Sean enough time to tag. Roll Levi tag. Offensive scoring team tag. Sean tags in Tobacco DUPREE. Yep, that shove gives Sean Canada enough time to tag in Tobacco. And we have signature. And another shove, this time for Tobacco DUPREE. They're in control, so they get the signature. And let's see how many points. 1 point for that shove. Will there be a tag? 4 offensive scoring team tags, so that gives them time enough to tag back and forth. Tobacco tags back in Sean Canada. What a match we're having here. Smart. Sean's in control. He has Smart, but only on a square. He's on a circle, so we spin that bad boy around, and it is favorite. Sean, he has favorite with a star. Levi does not have favorite. This will go to Sean. We roll a 1 and a camo clutch. Sean has Levi in a camo clutch for 2 points. We roll a 6. Sean is taking Levi over to the corner, still in that Cobra clutch, and he tags in Tobacco DUPREE. And Tobacco DUPREE is stomping on Levi while he is in the Cobra clutch from Sean Canada, and they get an extra point. Helped. Tobacco is not helped. That Dame is helped. So, this goes to Tobacco's. He's in control. So we spin it around. He does not have help. So we go to Powerful. Tobacco, he has Powerful with a star. Levi does not have Powerful, and this will go to Tobacco. We roll a 4. And a Cobra clutch Bulldog. Brutal one for 3 points. He's going for the pin, and Tobacco lands on a save a partner chip. So that means that Dame will need his tag team partner's TV grade to help him out, get him out of the pin. And Bo Phoenix's TV grade is A. So it will be 11-33 for Levi. We roll a 15, and Bo Phoenix comes in and saves the pin. So they lose. Oh, the wrong one right there. They lose their save a pin, but they have 2 fatigue chips left. Agile. Who's in control? Tobacco is in control, but he has Agile, but only on a circle. He's on a square, so we spin it around. And it is quick. Tobacco is not quick. That Dame is quick, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Cheat, and nobody's in control. Spin it around, and it is favorite. Tobacco does not have favorite. Levi does not have favorite. Strong, nobody's in control. Spin that around. Agile. Tobacco has Agile, but only on a circle. He's on a square. Levi does not have Agile. Cheat, nobody's in control. We spin it around. Quick. Tobacco does not have quick. That Dame has quick, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Specialty, and nobody's in control. We spin it around with Grudge. Tobacco's grudge grade is 3. Levi's is 2, so this will go to Tobacco DUPREE as we roll a 1 And it's a jumping spin kick as he catches Levi with it for 2 points. And he can go for his finisher. It is the code breaker. He'll need to execute 11-32. He does. He hits that Levi with the code breaker, and he is going for the pin. 1-2 count to 100. Tobacco Dupree and Sean Canada comes up with the victory. Now let's roll for post-match. We go to highlight reel. That's a 4. I forget what that one is. Okay, yep, and we're going to highlight reel X. I'm far from it. Okay, almost there. Okay, here we go. We roll a 54. 54 says, and that's a celebrity. We roll a 23. Defeated wrestler livid after opponent makes belittling comments on TV. Increased wrestler's grudge grade by 4 points. So, defeated wrestler livid after opponent makes belittling comments on TV. All right, Tobacco Dupree and Sean Canada. They have a microphone in their hands, and they are about to address the fans here in Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport. They're saying, well, the Tobacco Dupree first says that Corporate World Wrestling is the most dominant federation in the entire world. And forget about all the others. Forget about WWE, forget about AEW, forget about TNA. Corporate World Wrestling, Big Box Wrestling is where it's at. And we're proud to have Sean Canada on our roster. And Sean Canada says that he agrees. Big Box Wrestling, they are the echelon of pro wrestling. They are the cream of the top. And anybody here in We Live Wrestling, they need to take a look at themselves and see why they are employed here. So that is cause for a loss of a grudge grade, and that was 23. Defeated wrestler livid after opponent makes belittling comments on TV. Increased wrestler's grudge grade by 4 points. So that Dane, not that Dane, he has a name change. Levi McRae and Bo Phoenix, they will gain 4 grudge grades. Levi will go from a 2 to a 6. Bo Phoenix will go from a 25 to a 31. So that is it for that. Sean Canada and Tobacco Dupree saying Big Box Wrestling is superior to to We Live Wrestling. All right, there you have it. Sean Canada and Tobacco Dupree are your winners. All right, that was an exciting Saturday Night Slam. Nothing major happened. But in the next few weeks, we're going to have our very first house show. Putting these people in the right place. Oh, yeah, there we go. Our house show, our very first house show. I think I'm going to, I thought I was going to just play it out and make a post for it on the channel. But I think I'm going to video it. So I'm going to play it out in front of the camera. Our first house show, September 27th, in the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. 2 matches already confirmed. Well, 3 now. 3 have been confirmed now. I got a brain freeze. The Women's World Championship will be defended. Sweet Candy Corn defends against the Crippler. Also, a cage match, Fright Night, against the Oakland Raiders, a tag team cage match. Shock LEZNAR, folks, I just got word that he will defend his championship one more time against Patch. And it will be a no disqualification match. Oh, that is huge. Shock LEZNAR celebrating 434 days as Junior World Champion. All right, so we have the Women's World Championship. We have the cage tag team match. We have, what was it? I went blank. I'll go back and take a look and see what I mentioned a few seconds ago before I had a brain fart. But that is it. Saturday Night Slam has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon from Play Games. If you want this game, the link is in this video's description down below, or it's, if you want to look at the description of the channel, it is there. If you enjoyed the video, how about hit that like button, subscribe, and you can kindly comment, and I will kindly say thank you. And that is it here from the Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport. We're going to be back tomorrow night here in Minneapolis at the Total Mortgage Arena for Saturday Night Smash, where I believe we will probably have Mason Sensation to speak. That's what I'm being told. That's what they're telling me. Mason Sensation will be a part of the Bo Phoenix, or the Tonight Show with Bo Phoenix. That's going to be a good one. That's tomorrow night on Sunday Night Smash. All right, this is Brog Jr., your voice of We Live Wrestling, saying have a good one, folks.